Good day traders, David here from Daily Forecast. It is the 31st of January, the last day of the month, 2023, and we're here to do an update. We're going to be doing Brent, Crude, Bitcoin and Euro. On Brent, daily in front of us, we're still in that AB swing. After price bouncing at the B failure 786, and because we had a prior 786 bounce, we were looking for price to take out this A high. You can see price did not take out the A high. We found resistance there and resistance there, which leads us to believe that we're going to be heading down towards the B low over coming days. So that's where we see this chart going. We could obviously have tests up before, little waves up before we carry on further down. So the daily chart, we're still in a bearish AB swing and we found resistance at the A high. The 4-hour chart, we're actually in the same swing that we are on the daily. Can just make this a bit bigger for you. There's the two resistance points that I just mentioned on the daily chart, and you can see how price fell. The bulls were supposed to have taken price right up and taken out the A. We called down here that we were going to rally up to the A high and actually break the A high. We came 30 pips shy of our target, but you can see price rallied 1,000 pips in that direction. We're now looking for price to actually maybe test again, and then price to carry on falling down to lower levels, down towards the B. I'm not expecting the B to get taken out because of this A bounce over here. Not bounce, this A resistance level here, this A ceiling over here. I'm expecting price to fall down towards the B level. Not necessarily taking it out. So let's see if we do get a bit of a pullback and a fall. Okay. The 1-hour chart. So sorry, just to back up, the trade opportunities on the 4-hour chart, for those trading the 4-hour chart, I'd wait for a bit of a pullback on the 4-hour chart and then followed by a fall going down. The 1-hour chart, here's our current AB swing. I can draw our fibs in there. There's our current AB swing. You can see that we were at the 618. Okay, price went up, rallied to the B failure 786 area. At which point we said, because we have a 618 bounce, price will end up at the 786. And you can see yesterday, if I make this a bit bigger, yesterday's price action, and I'll show you the trade that was there yesterday. Yesterday's price action, we said yesterday one of two scenarios. If you go and look at the video of yesterday, we said we're either waiting for a retracement, okay, to the from that high down to this low. We're looking for a retracement down at 87.64. Or we said we're looking for retracement to the Asian high, okay? And you can see when price came to the 618 of the Asian swing, price fell back. And where did it fall to? It fell to the 786. We called up here that price would fall down to the 786 over coming sessions because we had a prior 618 bounce. Look at how price bounced out of that 786 and actually gave us another entry. So there was an entry and there was an entry. For today, you can see that price has taken out the A support low. Okay, so we have to do some housekeeping on this chart. This now becomes our new A high. Okay, this becomes our new A high. Okay, and right now we're still waiting for a B low to form. We don't have a B low. We need 2 candles to the right at the time of this recording before we have a B low. Once we have a B low in place, we'll draw fibs from that A high down to this B low, and we'll wait for a pullback to the 618 or 786. Now I've got R up here, resistance level, okay, actually up there. I'm looking for this resistance area to actually hold in time. Whether it will or not, I don't know, but let's see. Well, let's first wait for a B to form, and then once we have that B, we'll draw fibs from the A to the B, and we'll look for a fib. But we've got the start of a head and shoulders pattern. If I were to draw it out here, it would look like this. There's our left shoulder. Okay, there's our head. Got a nice double top in place there. And now we are just taken out the A support low. So what I'm looking for future sessions is a pullback. Okay, at which point we'll be looking at going short, and there we'll be making lower highs and lower lows. So we're not there yet. We are looking for a B low to form first. Okay, we're only at this level here. So backing up and looking at yesterday's trades, we were here yesterday when we did the analysis, okay, and we said, let's see if the Asian high holds. If we draw fibs from that area to that area, we said there's a 618. Okay, and if we step down to the 5-minute chart, at that time yesterday, you will see that, here we go. So this was the rally. You can see the high here is 86.63, which is that high there, 83.63. And then what happened? Price fell back, went back up, tested it, gave us a bearish candlestick formation, went back up, tested it again, gave us another bearish candlestick formation. So there was three entries to be had yesterday, and you can see price fell nicely down from, call it 8600 down to 84.55. Okay, then later in the session there was another pullback after the 786 bounce. This low here is the bounce off the 786. I'll go to the 1 hour chart and show you. It's this low here. Okay, this low here, and price bounced up. Okay, and you can see there was actually another nice bearish candlestick formation over there, telling us that these highs are holding. The bulls should have rallied all the way up and taken out that high, if this bounce was going to succeed, and you can see it didn't. And then price rallied on down, making a lower low. Okay, so for today, so that was yesterday's trade. So target has been reached on that one. So for today there won't be any trading opportunities. We have to wait for a B low to form, and after that we can draw a fib on this one. Okay, crude oil, the 4-hour chart on crude, and there's our most recent A and our most recent B low. Again, 86 bounce, B failure, 786 support, price rallies, gives us resistance 1, 2, 3 times, and falls back. Okay, we also on this time frame looking for price to head down towards the B low. I'm not looking for the B low to necessarily get broken. If it does, that's fine, but I'm not necessarily looking for it to get broken because of the bounce off the A resistance high over there. So what would I be looking at here? I'd be looking at some point for a bit of a pullback, okay, followed by another bearish candlestick formation to short. Okay, the 1 hour chart, let me just back up a little on the 1 hour chart. Okay, we're in a bullish AB swing on the 1 hour chart. Okay, there's our A low, there's our B high. We've been saying that there's a 382 bounce, and then price rallied up to the B failure 786, pulled back, rallied back up to the B failure 786. And our rule says that a B failure 786 with a prior 382 bounce, price is going to head down to the 50. And you can see during yesterday's session, price came just shy, and during the Asian session, price reached the 50. So the target on that one has been reached. We're not in any area of buying interest yet because we are looking for price to get down to the 618. If price reaches this 618 area today and we get a bit of a bounce, then yes, on this time frame and on this pair, we would be looking for a long trade setup. Okay, simply because we are at the 618. We only look for 618s and 786s or 86 or the A low. There was no trading opportunity for me. It was a 382 bounce. We came through the 50 and we're looking for a 618 bounce. But we got heads up over here that because of this 382 bounce, we were going to head down to 77.54. If you check the previous videos, we've been saying that for a few days now, that we're looking for price to head down to 77.50. And that target has also been reached. So for today, let's see if we do get a bounce off the 618, at which point we'll step down to the 5-minute chart. Okay, Euro daily, there's our current A low, there's our current B high. We're still making higher highs and higher lows on this daily time frame. If I were to draw my fibs, which like I mentioned is pretty useless on this one because the swing is so small, by the time you have a candlestick formation, it will probably be negated to a large degree. So you can see that's a 786 bounce that we have there. If price breaks this A support low, we start an inverse, not an inverse, we start a head and shoulders pattern on this time frame. Here on the 4-hour chart, which is the same swing that we have on the daily chart, there's our A low, there's our B high. You can see here's a 50 bounce. Price rallies up to the BF786, another 5-0 bounce, rallies up to the BF786. Because we have 5-0 bounces, we're looking for a 618. There's another bearish candlestick formation, and price rams right through to the 618 and finding support at the 786 of this AB swing. Again, if this low gets taken out, 765, we've got the reversal on our hands. If this B high gets taken out, this will become the new A support low on this time frame right now. So on the 4-hour chart, because we had a bounce out of the 786, you can go look for a entry on the smaller time frames. The 1-hour chart, also the very same swing, guys. There's our A low, there's our B high, 5-0 bounce, BF, 5-0 bounce, BF. Like I said 2 minutes ago, we were then looking for price to find support at the 618. You can see price ram right through the 618. So we are in buy territory right now. So we can go down to the lower time frames and see if there is anything on the lower time frame. So here's the bounce out of the 786. What I would be looking for today is to see that ideally it would be great if that high gets taken out first, but we don't have to wait for that. There's the bounce. I'd look for a pullback, okay, and then I'd look for a bullish candlestick formation at this 618. I'd draw my fibs from this low. Wherever this high ends up, it can end up a bit higher as well. We don't know. So wherever that high winds up being, as soon as price starts pulling down, I'll draw my fibs and I'll wait for a bullish candlestick formation for a buy. If that does not present itself, then there's no trade. Okay, it has to be minimum a 618. That's the euro today. So there's a potential opportunity on the euro. There's a potential opportunity on crude if crude falls back further. Nothing on Brent. Bitcoin daily chart. We've been saying for a while now that the last A resistance high got taken out over here, giving us an inverse head and shoulders pattern. There's the left shoulder. There's the center. We're looking for a B high to form. We still don't have a B high on this time frame. Once we have that, then we can draw fibs from this A low down to that, up to that B high. We're then looking for a retracement, at which point you're looking to go long. We got a nice bearish engulfing candle on the daily chart, but let's see if that one holds. We had one here, didn't hold. We had one here, it didn't hold. Let's see if we get a test of that bearish candlestick formation, followed by a fall. So give us another day, or actually by the end of this day, if this candle doesn't close higher, then we'll have a B in place. Then we'll draw fibs. So we won't do that now because we don't know what's going to happen today. Okay guys, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you're alerted whenever we make our trades. We actually finished trading for the week. We've reached our targets yesterday. For those of you that didn't, there's still enough trading days left for those of you that didn't take those trades yesterday. Happy trading, and we'll chat tomorrow. Cheers, bye.